Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 10 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Kinston where Kinston police have arrested a suspect in connection with the break-ins at the Dollar General on King Street. Police say they identified 43-year-old Ricky Harper as the suspect in the break-ins at the Dollar General on King Street back on September 15th and September 17th. After their investigation, officers got warrants for Harper's arrest and took him into custody. He is facing the following charges: 2 counts of breaking and entering, 2 counts of injury to real property, larceny after breaking and entering, interfering with an electronic monitoring device, and felony probation violation. Court documents say Harper was taken to the Lenoir County Jail, where he faces a combined bond of $100,000. And now we want to turn to the funeral that happened yesterday for Charlie Kirk. NBC's Jay Gray has more.
Part church service, then part political rally. 95,000 or more gather in Glendale, Arizona Sunday, pulled there by Charlie Kirk's message and to share one of their own.
I believe everybody should have the right to free speech and not get shot for it here in the United States in 2025.
The 31-year-old activist and influencer, remembered by friends, fans, and colleagues as a Christian and conservative martyr.
Charlie was not silenced. His movement is only beginning.
A message echoed as a half-dozen members of President Trump's cabinet and Vice President J.D. Vance, one by one, stepped to the stage, followed by Kirk's widow, Erica.
But I will miss him. I will miss him so much.
Wrought with emotion, she shares the pain of her loss, leaning on her faith, she says, to forgive the man accused of killing her husband and promising to grow their message and mission.
Every part of our work will become greater. I am tremendously honored to be the new CEO of Turning Point USA.
President Trump closing the more than 5-hour memorial.
I know I speak for everyone here today when I say that none of us will ever forget Charlie Kirk, and neither now will history.
His eulogy, at times spinning into a discussion of his administration's initiatives and swipes at political opponents,
The radical left lunatics,
including former President Joe Biden, before calling Kirk's widow back to the stage to a standing ovation as a banner of her late husband is unfurled from the stadium's rafters. Jay Gray, NBC News, Glendale, Arizona.
And again, that was Jay Gray reporting. We now turn to your weather forecast. Today has been a mostly sunny day across most of the east so far. Granted, we're still early on in the day, but we do have an area of low pressure that will lead to coastal cloudiness at times, not just for today, but perhaps for tomorrow morning as well. A lot of those clouds right now pouring over the Cape Fear area, but again, starting to make their presence felt a little bit more along the Crystal Coast. For right now, again, still looking at mostly sunny skies across Onslow and Carteret counties, but that may be short-lived as those clouds are extending even as far north as New Bern. Right now, this is a view through our Neuse River Cam, 71 degrees, east-northeasterly wind at 7 miles an hour. Again, feeling comfortable considering the time of year. But as we take our attention a little bit further south towards Morehead City, cloud cover getting a little bit thicker. The blue skies are starting to get a little gray right now. 73-degree air temperature comes with a 67-degree dew point and a northeasterly wind at 12 miles an hour. Those winds are going to be picking up along the coast for today. Inland areas, more of a 5 to 10 mile per hour breeze that will help keep air temperatures at or slightly below our seasonal average. Normal high temperatures for this time of year, right around the mid 80s. We'll be there coming up this afternoon, but right now many of us find ourselves in the upper 60s, low 70s. A few of us along the coast a touch warmer at this hour, but everyone except for Beaufort right now is cooler than where we were 24 hours ago. Now, as far as your humidity is concerned, dew points right now generally in the low to mid 60s. Those dew points will be coming up as we head later into the week, but right now the northeasterly wind that's intact will help keep that humidity level relatively low for today, anticipating a 5 to 10 mile per hour breeze coming up this afternoon. Mostly sunny skies across most of eastern North Carolina, but those of you watching closer to the coast will have to endure a little bit more cloud cover today than your inland neighbors. Do note that, again, it's not going to be all sunshine today. Along the coast, cloud cover will be present. Coming up this evening, air temperatures will fall back down into the mid to low 60s, helping keep that humidity at a fairly comfortable level, even as we make our way through some hotter days coming up on really Wednesday and Thursday, even Friday, potentially a little bit warmer than what we'll see for today. But for tomorrow, starting out low to mid 60s, finishing in the mid to upper 80s in the afternoon. Again, mostly sunny skies are going to be a big focus, but also note the south-southeasterly winds that will start to take hold coming up tomorrow afternoon. That will be the beginning of a temperature shift that will push us back above average as we head towards the middle of the week. Of course, we'll also be tracking a cold front that'll be working its way towards the area. There you can see that frontal boundary back towards Kentucky and Tennessee. That whole system is expected to fully push over eastern North Carolina, I would say more late Thursday evening through Thursday night, potentially stalling over the coast as we head into your really Friday morning and then extending possibly even into Saturday and Sunday. But again, it's that Thursday night into Friday time period that we're concerned about because of, again, that the opportunity for thunderstorms coming in as the ECU Army game kicks off. That's something, of course, we'll be watching closely. 91 degrees on Wednesday, 88 for tomorrow, 84 for today. Again, noticeably cooler as we kick off the week compared to what we're going to be seeing later on in the week. Now, I do want to say hello to Dominique O'Gorman. Weather has been gorgeous. It has been utterly beautiful out there. Now, we will again hang on to a lot of those fairly comfortable conditions, at least until we get into, I would say, Thursday. Wednesday is going to be a warm and toasty day. Highs in the low 90s will come again with lower humidity. But again, Dominique, I know you're probably wondering, just rain and nothing severe. So far, that's what it looks like. We'll see how everything really comes together, though, over the next few days. That is a system right now that is still developing, so we may end up seeing some adjustments with our forecast for that Thursday night time period. But again, something we'll be watching closely. Right now does not look severe. Well, that's all we have time for today's 10 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, hope you all have a fantastic day.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by ENC Pirate Realty.